Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to be solving another question from the engineering mechanics dynamics. So this girl rolls a ball up an incline and allows it to return to her. For the angle theta and the ball that is involved in this incline and the acceleration of the ball along the incline is constant. So we have the acceleration 0.25 g. And we know g is the acceleration of gravity since the units that we have in this question are SI units, so 9.81 meter per square second. So that's about that for the acceleration, and the ball is released with a speed of 4 meter per second. So we have the initial velocity 4 meter per second, and the question is asking us to determine the distance s when it moves up in the incline. So we're looking for the distance s right at the time that the ball stops. And also we need to find the total time required for the ball to return to the girl's hand. So we also need the time of travel when the ball goes up and also comes back in here. All right, so let's start to find the distance that the ball goes up, or the distance s that we are looking for. We know when the ball stops at the top, the velocity at that point would be 0. We're just going to show it with v. And we have our formula v squared is equal or minus v0 squared is equal to 2a and s minus s0, or basically the distance that the ball travels. So if we just consider this point as our 0, s0 was 0, and s is basically what we are trying to find out. So also we know that the acceleration of gravity is always negative since it's downward. So this will be 0, negative 4 squared is 16, negative 2 times g, or the acceleration 0.25 g. I put the negative sign in the back here, and the s is basically what we are trying to figure out. And we can just find s in here, so we can cancel out the negative sign. It will be 16 divided by 2 times 0.25 times g, which is 9.81. So let's just calculate this very quick. So 16 divided by 0.5 times 9.81, that's going to give us 3.26 meter. So that's the first part of the question. And for finding the travel time, we can go with the other formula that we have. S is equal to s0 plus the initial velocity times t negative, or let's just go with the general formula, a t squared. So s0 is 0, and s would be where the ball goes up and come back to this point. So s is also 0, so this will be 0. And here, if we factor t, we're going to have v0, and we can just put the value that we have for acceleration, negative 0.25 g equals 0. And from this ratio, 1t that we get, it's t is equal to 0. And for the second equation, basically we have v0 is equal to 1/2 times 0.25 is quarter times g, t is equal to, so this equation would be 8 v0 divided by g, so 8 times 4 divided by 9.81. Let's see what we get. 8 times 4, 32 divided by 9.81. That's going to give us 3.26 seconds, and that would be the time that the ball travels. Another alternative way to find the time would be, we have this formula v is equal to v0 plus at, and we can find the time in here. And if we basically find the time for this part, which we can find it from this formula, we just need to multiply that by 2 to find the whole time of travel, which is what we found in here. That's also another alternative way to find the time. Hope everything was clear. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.